Alright, this is WhyBeAre, some BeamNG.drive. My voice is ever so slightly improving more and more every day, it seems like, and now it's almost 100%, I would say 90%, but anyways, we're good to go. If you watch my videos chronologically, so you're a subscriber, you would know just yesterday, or the day before, I don't know if I'll actually get this uploaded in time, but I did a pigeon that had 4 wheels, and if you don't remember what the pigeon is, it is the 3-wheeled vehicle that was just recently added to BeamNG.drive, and I'll look at the 3-wheeled version and then the 4-wheeled one, and then we'll look at what we have here, which is a 5-wheeled one. Because, you know, a 3-wheeled one was fun, but it flipped over, and it was not stable, and, well, bad things happen. So here's the 3-wheeled one. Yeah, so 3 wheels, makes it can dance, but it doesn't make it a good car. So then you got the 4-wheeled one, which makes it just overall a basic car. I mean, it's basically a car. That's really the only way to say it. It's now a car. It's not a tricycle. It's a car now. And it was a great improvement, really, overall, if you wanted something to actually drive real, without dying, I guess you could say. Now, the idea is, alright, if 4 wheels is better than 3, 5 wheels is better than 4. Right? Well, not really. It's because the 5 wheels were added like this. It's got a dually setup, basically, where there's 2 wheels on each side. So you got 2 here and 2 here, and it's kind of hard to see. So, I'm going to do this real quick to show you that there are actually 2 wheels there. But there are some other issues with this. Say we were driving around and then, oh no, our brake groups just fell apart. Don't you hate when that happens? And let's go watch those tires bounce around, and when they come to a stop, we can look at them and see that those are actually 2 wheels apiece, but they're stuck together really, really badly, where they won't come apart no matter what you do. And as far as I know, with a normal setup like this, they would come apart. So this one's, I don't know, maybe it's seized up or something, but those are actually 2 wheels. You can see ever so slightly if I get the camera angle right, which isn't easy actually. There. Right there, you can kind of see right here is the split between the 2 tires. You see there's a little, you could tell, you know, there's 2 separate tires actually. So, that's the only thing I was kind of disappointed is they don't actually separate apart. Because as far as I know, with a real dually, they separate apart, you know? But oh well, it doesn't matter. It's all good, it's all good. We could drive it around. And as for stability, it's still unstable. Having 5 wheels really doesn't help much. It makes it a lot louder. It's always pretty much bouncing off the rev limiter for some reason. I don't know exactly why. But yeah, look at it. It's just like the normal pigeon, but more wheels. You know, it's got the extra flared out fenders and stuff. It's pretty stable on a flat surface, just like the normal pigeon. The problems arise when you get to something that's not flat. You know, small incline, that's not good. Oh man, it's actually staying up. Wow, that was surprising. I blame my inability to put the power down good, because you see this? Just making noise. That's all we're doing, really. Speedometer's readings are crazy. We're not going 90 miles per hour. It's like, up now we're going 50. You start to slide up, we're going 100. It's like, no, we're not. See, that's what the car normally should do, you would think, right? There we go. Okay. Drove it around a bit. So the other thing, though, there's a bunch of versions of it. There's a dragger, hauler, off-roader, and trucker. We'll try them all out and show them all off. So here's the dragger, which is basically lightened up to be a drag race car, I guess. But it doesn't go that fast. Because, well, you still got your front wheel bouncing off of everything, and, you know, 4 wheels aren't necessarily better than 2. Motorcycles will tell you that. Or motorcyclists, not the motorcycles themselves. Motorcycles can't talk. The drivers can. It's actually not really stable. Without having weight on the back wheels, it's actually less stable, funnily enough. So the drag one is slower. At least for me. If you can keep the weight on the wheels, okay, you might be alright. But for me, it's like I lose the ability to keep the weight on the wheels, so we're bouncing all over the place and spinning out, and yeah. So let's go to the next one, which is the hauler. So there we go. That one pretty much looks the same as normal as far as I know, the default. I don't think there was a difference. We can't choose default again, funnily enough. So we're going to go and pass it over that one because that's, like I said, it's normal. Then we got this one. This one's kind of funny. This is the off-road. Look at that suspension, though. I'm going to have to actually try this thing out off-roading because I am curious what exactly that single wheel front suspension setup will do in off-road. I'm pretty sure it will just get torn off, but I'm really not sure. I'm curious, you know? Then we have the trucker one, which is pretty much the same as the drag one as far as I can tell. I don't really remember if there was a difference. I don't know. Let's figure it out off camera because I want to know. Okay, I took a scientific look by putting two of them side by side and clicking this until I could see the difference. So there's a different engine, different suspension setup, and one doesn't have bumpers, even though I didn't notice that, or mirrors. The drag one doesn't have those. Or the drag one, yeah, doesn't have those, and the other one does. And I never even showed off the stabilizers because I forgot about them. But you could have a 7-wheeled vehicle. 7 wheels. 7. Just let that sink in. 7 wheels. And it's a miniature truck type of thing. It's not like it's a, you know, a big rig or something. It's like a mini truck. You can fit this truck in a truck and then fit that in a truck. And I have done that before, actually, in the other video for the 4-wheeled edition. But yeah, that's a lot of wheels is all I'm saying. A lot of wheels. So anyways, I think this is the trucker edition. Just the way the suspension is. Actually, I like this one better than the racing suspension. I don't think it's actually the little wheels that are helping me, but I might as well add them onto this and see if they help. Stabilizers on. It's funny. Just you know, that many wheels wasn't enough. Oh, maybe that was the other one. I know the way to tell. You go like this. Make it the one you want. And then add it on. That way you know it's the right one. And the engine, I could have actually just looked at the engine now that I think about it, but oh well. I forgot. Too late. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Maybe the little supports do help even for the drag one. Just a little bit, you know? Not a lot, but a little bit. It makes it drivable. 80 miles per hour! This was never made for such high speeds! That was a weird sounding crash. Like it well, I guess I shouldn't say weird, it just sounded different than normal. Hey look, the fans are still spinning. Ah! I wonder if it's just because I had the little wheel things on it, it made it sound different. Just, I'm gonna shut up so you can listen, see if it still sounds different real quick. See, that one just sounded normal. It's weird. I don't know why that one sounded weird. It sounded cool, but it's just different. So it never sounded like that before. Try going a little faster maybe if we keep it level. The stabilizers do help for the drag version though. Didn't expect them to. I figured the drag version would have a suspension to do that. Turns out it doesn't. Oh, we broke a stabilizer. It's broken. Totally ruined. So yeah, that many wheels is kind of crazy. Let's go try out the off-road one. We'll go to, don't you hate it when you forget to plan things out? I want to go somewhere with serious stuff. So we're going to go to, the very last map on the whole game that I have. Alright, because I know that one's pretty good. I did that for the other video, I know. It's like deja vu. But hey, it got some good heavy rocks and mud areas that are gonna be great for what we want to do. So pull out the correct car and we'll teleport in. Where are you rolling to? You better not fall. You little... Ooh, I'm so mad at you right now. Oh, you know how mad I am? Off-roader! Then we gotta move it to where we want to go. Let's see here. Where do we want to go anyways? Oh, what the heck? I can't can't move the camera. Let me restart the game then. Okay, game is restarted, and I'm already going into the map selector, trying to find the map. Well, I know where it is. It's way over here. I just changed its name to A. Just A. That's it. Not even A was point. Just A. I'll know what it is by the picture. I mean, that's what I do most of the time. Unless it's a map without a name, I just go by pictures. I'm like, I think that's the one right there. That picture, I recognize that picture. It turns out to work 99% of the time, so hey, can't be mad about that. Alright, let's make sure it works. Disconnect the camera, get rid of the menu, and can we move around? Still no, huh? What the heck? I don't know what's up with that. Well, I'm gonna look at that real quick, figure out why. I fixed it, but I'm not exactly sure how I fixed it, but it's fixed. So maybe it's just one of those things where just shut up and be happy, right? And that's exactly what I'm going to do. But yeah, camera is working now. I can move it around. I don't know what was going on, but it doesn't matter. It's good. It's good. That's all that matters. This truck is all... I don't know what happened to it. I don't know. I really don't know. I wasn't watching. Next thing you know, this wrecked up thing is just... ugh, all ugly and beat up and... Okay, that was the worst off-roading I've ever seen. We just gotta start it. There we go. Alright, let's get manual up in here. Okay then. This might be too extreme for the little 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wheeler. How many wheels does it have? 5 right now. I'm like thinking, I'm gotta count 1, 2. Yeah, it's not going nowhere through something like this. Nowhere. Alright, let's try something less extreme. No rocks, just mud. Mud isn't so hard. Hard part's finding the mud. Then we play in the mud. There it is. Same thing we did with the last one. I know, it's funny, isn't it? It's all deja vu-y. And here we are. Splat. Reset. Oh, jeez. I haven't even gotten a chance. It's just... okay, here we go. For real off-roading, dualies and a single tricycle tire is the worst idea you could ever have. It just is. So don't do that. We'll go to a course where it could actually drive on. How about that? That makes sense. Yes, dirt jam. Should be fine here. Some no textures, but just ignore those. Don't know why, actually. There shouldn't be that, but there is. Oh, well. Oh, jeez. No, not hauler. You little hauler. Go away. We want the little off-roader. Alright, so it should have... I mean, if it struggles here, that's a surprise. And there's a lag area coming up. I don't know why it lags. It just always does. It's just right here. Watch. Right here, right? Oh, it didn't do it yet. Maybe it's a little... oh my goodness, this is not going well for off-roading. The suspension is just super bouncy. Look at it. Boing, 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 boing. And, well, that's not good for off-roading, actually. That is terrible. Boing, 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 boing. We need a stabilizer, shoot. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Just probably tear them off, but hey, at least I'll get one helpful movement before it falls off, right? Because it is just bouncing so hard. Yeah, the reason I'm assuming is just the suspension was just made so stiff or whatever to make it taller that it's a side effect of that. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if that's true or not. But yeah. Oh, it's okay. The stabilizers actually are helping, I think. Man, those things are really nice. You didn't think they would actually do much, but hey, I haven't flipped yet. That's obviously an achievement as far as I'm concerned. Alright. So yeah, that is the 5-wheeled pigeon in normal use. Now we're gonna wreck it. And, I'm actually only gonna go to brutal slope. I'm not gonna do one at the other one, like I usually would. I would usually do brutal slope, you know. Then I'll do leap of death. I'm not gonna do it this time, unfortunately. I have a problem with the map, and I gotta fix it real quick. I think I just gotta re-download the map because I screwed it up. So you can blame me, but it's okay. We still got at least one super wreck, and that's and hopefully that's pretty good. You know, I mean, you'd be like, oh, but I wanted 2 super wrecks. Well, too bad. Well, 2 maps of super wrecks. I got 1 map of it, but we're gonna do it a couple of times probably. So we'll put stabilizers on and use the drag edition. Well, no, we shouldn't use the drag edition actually. Or we could, but we gotta modify it just a smidge. We gotta put the bed back on. That way, haha, funny. The bed kind of clips through the wheels if you do that. But that way you can see how the bed crashes. See if anything crazy happens with it. Because something crazy does happen when you have the wheels come off. I don't know if you noticed earlier. I'll show it to you again just in case, but it does happen. It's kind of weird. Okay, here we go. Set a reset. And now we're good to go. Oh, what are you doing, menu? Stop it. Go away. What the heck? I can't... The dragger can't reverse? Really? Oh, that's interesting. I mean, I think that could be considered realistic, but I didn't expect that. Oh, now it can reverse. How weird. I don't know, that was weird. I don't know how fast this thing will go. We'll just have to wait and see. All 7 wheels are ready, though. They're all spinning, man. All 7 of them. It's not easy to keep this thing going straight. I gotta constantly be churning so it doesn't slide too much. We gotta super slow-mo this thing. Okay, here we go. That sounded funky. Oh my goodness, look at it bouncing. Okay. And then I'll do it one more and then we're gonna end the video because there's not too much extra to see from a normal pigeon getting destroyed, so yeah. I know this video is a little short, but I kind of feel like my voice is going again, so I don't want to make it too long. I gotta preserve it until it's actually healed. It's not quite there yet, so yeah. Until next time, this is WhyBeAre. I'll see ya. Hit the slow-mo a little late. Oh well. What you gonna do?